standing right here who has what I'm looking for. I like that confidence. You're gonna claim a t-shirt. Let's see if we got anybody here who can show me a cartoon character. Who's got on their Mickey Mouse watch? Who has on their Tasmanian Devil underwear? You have to think about it, and sure enough, who is that? Powder Puff Girl. Give her a t-shirt. Now, is it Powerpuff Girls or Powerpuff? Okay. Not Powderpuff, All right, another t-shirt up for grabs. Who's showing their school pride? You got your school name on your clothes somewhere. Student ID won't count. Your school name on your clothes. Whoever's here first. Didn't hurt herself. Give her a t-shirt, give her a hand. Right there on the jacket. There, right. We'll make it interesting this time. Now I'm looking for anybody here. Now, you are going to have to prove this, but we don't want too much of a show, okay? I don't want you grossing out Joan back there. Let's see if anybody here is wearing plaid boxer shorts. Who's got them guys looking? Oh, we're the polka dots today. Everybody forgot what kind of underwear they wore. Nobody's wearing plaid boxer shorts? Fine, you let me down. Okay, who's got their own name on their clothes? Your own name on your student ID won't count again. Name badge somewhere 00. Is that going to count? Oh, for the I'm going to trust that's your name. I see some letters scrunched up in there. Give her a t-shirt, give her a hand. All right. All I could see was 00. Her name is Ooh. All right. All right. Here come our first four contestants. Now you know how this works. If you hear your name called, jump up screaming with delight, just like you're on TV. Bolt on up here. If you're Kelsey Westergaard, where are you, Kelsey? Bolt on up here, Kelsey. Yes. Tracy, is it today? Yes. Woo! We got little containers on the floor that mark your position. Choose one and stand behind it. Where's Beth Pellon? Or Pellon? Yes. Beth. And is it Katie Ogun? Katie. All right. It's an all-female first round. I like that. All right. Girl power. Here we go. Let's get it underway. First contest is going to involve those containers you see in front of you. So go ahead and pick those up and examine them. Don't open them yet. Just want you to take a good look at what you're holding. The important thing you need to know is what color each of you has. All right. Memorize your color. She has red. She has purple, blue, green. Everybody knows her color? Yes. Okay. Go ahead and open those jars and let's see what happens. Oh, were you surprised? Like, nobody expected that. Yeah, you can do. Now, slinky snakes in the jars. We're going to make an untidy spaghetti pile out of their slinky snakes because first thing we're going to ask our contestants to do is put their slinky snakes back in their jars. Or not yet, we'll start y'all together. Gotta get your slinky snakes, your color, back in the jar with the lid secure, put back on the floor just the way you found them, without the lid popping off, all right? Now this is different from other contests. Instead of having one winner in each game, we're going to have one person eliminated in each game. That means 3 of you are moving on to our next contest, all right? First 3 are going to get your slinky snakes back in the jar with the lid secure, put back on the floor, just the way you found them, are the 3 to move on to our next contest. Now, here's where the audience is here's where the audience is going to help us out. You all are going to start each of our contests tonight with a big 3, 2, 1 countdown to get them underway. The contestants are ready. You're ready, right? Okay. Y'all ready for this? Let's get it underway. Are you ready for this? Yeah! They need a countdown to get them started. Wait, let's do it all together. Do it with your host. 3, 2, 1, and we'll start it off. First contest of the night. Here we go. From 3, 2, 1. She was so close, she uttered an expletive nonetheless. That's good. We don't have any losers in tonight's competition. Everybody who makes it into the game is at least going to walk away with a t-shirt and a big round for the crowd. Give it up for her right there. Yes. All right. How y'all feel? You go through that first contest, your confidence is building, you're ready to move on. All right. You notice we've got 3 baskets with balloons in them over there. Choose the basket you like and stand next to one. Don't move the basket. Just stand next to it. Next thing we're going to ask our competitors to do is take their balloons out of these baskets one at a time and put them in those baskets. First two, if you get all your balloons out of those baskets, into those baskets, are the two to move on to our next contest. This seems kind of easy to me. You know, we're progressing here. Should we make it harder? Yeah, let's add an element of difficulty. All right, contestants, the only time you can touch the balloons with your hands is when you take them out of the baskets. Rest of the time, what do you say? Let's make them carry the balloons between their knees. Now you got a contest between the knees, between the baskets. Now along the way, if you drop your balloon from between your knees, you can kick it or nudge it with your nose, pick it up with your teeth. You just can't touch it with your hands or arms again, right? Which means when you get to these baskets over here, you can't use your hands to put the balloons in the baskets. They gotta do the old squat and drop technique, all right? Here we go, let's count it down, start them off from 3, 2, 1. So close. Nonetheless, boys, she made a good effort. Let's give her a t-shirt. Big round for the crowd right there. Wow. You all are some competitors up here. I like that. Well, it's down to these two girls. Now that they've become familiar with their balloons, I think it is time they became intimately familiar with the balloons, all right? It's time for the Stuff the Balloons into Your Pants contest. That's right. You have to I see. She got some tight-fitting jeans, got a short. Oh, please don't take your pants off. It's not that kind of show, all right? You know what they need to make it fair? They should be wearing the same trousers, right? It's a good thing I brought along a couple pairs of hammer pants for them. There you go. Slide into those. Take your shoes off if you need to.
Oh, those are ugly.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Hammer pants. Okay, let's make sure you understand how this is going to work. I'm not going to separate these balloons into two different piles, see who can stuff their individual pile the fastest. No, all the balloons are fair game, all right? You just grab stuff till you get them all off the floor and into those trousers, and then we're going to count them up and see who got the most. You weren't listening to any of this, were you? All the balloons are fair game. You just start grabbing and stuffing as soon as we start you, till you got them all off the floor and into those trousers. Now, if you pop them in the process, they're not going to count, right? So be gentle, you wild child, all right? All the balloons, yes, hands are okay. Boy, you're making this a lot harder than it has to be, you know? This doesn't seem like a lot of balloons to me. Do you think we need some more balloons out here? I got a few more balloons back here, all right.
Going on the right.
A whole bag of them.
What's up? Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Now we got us a contest. All these balloons off the floor, into those pants, and we're gonna count them up and see who got the most. Now you notice we're down to 2 contestants here, right? That means now we're looking for our first finalist, and that means now we're looking for our first cash winner, because every finalist walks out of here richer than they came in. Let's make it big, get us started. The countdown from 3, 2, 1.
He's the only meaning to the word bubble butt.
Take a look at these two. You know, I told you there's money up for grabs this time. And after all, this crowd's here to be entertained. I think there's something else we ought to make them do for you before we count the balloons. That's right, if you two want to stay in the game, this audience is going to have to see you dance. Bring it down. Y'all kind of moved on this here. All right, nonetheless. Here we go. Moment of truth is here, and I have the official balloon cutting device right here. Yes, it's a pin. See, we're going to count those balloons while they're still in their trousers by puffing them. Okay. If I hit something other than a balloon, you'll let me know. Okay. All right. So count with me. I'm going to go 1, 1, 2, 2, until somebody's empty and somebody's still got bulges in their pants. Okay. Here we go. Here's 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. There's 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. We're getting 11, 12. Are you empty on that side, really? Well, look at this. Here's our first finalist. Y'all can lose those trousers now. All right.
I have no idea. Unknown.
Wow, gotta pop out of that one. Hey, she made it to the last contest of the round. A good effort. T-shirt, big round for the crowd. And here's our first finalist, guaranteed cash winner. We know you're going to leave here richer than you came in, but the important thing is, if you can beat the other 2 finalists, you'll be the one climbing in the money machine, keeping all the cash you can catch. Now, since you're the first finalist, you have the distinct honor of examining the cash. See, I showed this bag full of money around. People are always asking me, is that real money put in the money machine? So take a look at this right where you're standing. I might have a really good printer, but to the best of your ability, would you say that's genuine American currency?
Yes.
She says yes. Give her a hand, our first finalist. Go ahead, sit down. We'll call you back when it's time for the final round. Your pelvic action, all right? Now, you don't do this every day at home, I'm sure, so go ahead and take some practice shots. We'll let you warm up a little bit, loosen it up. These are free throws.
Oh, come on, sir. Oh, yeah!
Yeah, catching on. All right, let's get them going for reals now. You have to start standing stationary. Standing stationary, not moving. There we go. First 3 of you to drop the balls in the buckets. I'm moving on to our next game. So here we go. Get started with round 2. Looking for our next finalists. They need to count down. We're underway from 3, 2, 1.
Everybody singing.
We got 1, 2. 2 right off the bat. Come on, one more big 3. Yes.
You wouldn't even know the song if it wasn't for me.
Right there. Little jerkin.
That was record time.
Go, Sarah. This is how many marshmallows.
Take a look at our competitors. You know what they need altogether? A nice big, oh, they're too cute. Here's the way this contest works. For those of you unfamiliar with the silly chubby bunnies concept, you see, it's a communications contest, all right? I'm going to give you all a simple expression that you have to be able to repeat. Now, since this is the chubby bunnies contest, and we want to start easy, the first thing we're going to ask our competitors to say is chubby bunnies. That's right, chubby bunnies.
Chubby bunny.
No problem. Okay.
Chubby bunny.
She's there, and
Chubby bunny.
all 3 of them still in it, which means now they get 2 more marshmallows. Oh, yeah. 2 more marshmallows. 2 marshmallows.
Let's go, Sarah.
There we go. So now we're up to 4.
Sarah.
4 marshmallows in each of these mouths. I'll start from this end this time, all right? There we go. Now we progress each time, so this time we're going to ask them to say, Foghorn Leghorn is my favorite chicken. You'll know who Foghorn Leghorn is, of course. Yeah, cartoon character, that's right. Foghorn Leghorn is my favorite chicken. Do you have it? Please don't grab the microphone, your hands are icky. Foghorn Leghorn is my favorite chicken.
Foghorn Leghorn is my favorite chicken.
Styling. All right, here we go.
Foghorn Leghorn is my favorite chicken.
She's there, okay, and
Foghorn Leghorn is my favorite chicken.
they got it. All 3 of them still in it. So now they get 2 more marshmallows. Here we go. 2 marshmallows.
I'm gonna get an Oscar for this one. This one's great. Mind your way at all? No, not at all.
So now we're up to 6 marshmallows in each of these mouths.
Oh, that is so gross.
Half a dozen, which means Now, it's a good idea to present the spew bucket. All right. If one of you can't contain your marshmallows any longer, you lose them in the bucket. That's how you can take yourself out of the round. All right. You can end this torture anytime by losing the marshmallows in the bucket if you can't contain them any longer. Nobody ready to quit yet, though, are they? All right. Starting with our middle contestant this time. Now we're going to ask him to say multiple marshmallow munchers. Multiple marshmallow munchers. Do you have it? Yes, multiple marshmallow munchers.
Multiple marshmallow munchers.
She nailed it, okay.
Multiple marshmallow munchers.
She's there. Okay, and
Multiple marshmallow munchers.
all right, all three of them are still in it. 2 more marshmallows, on we go. Yeah. So now we're up to 8. 8 marshmallows in each of these
Come on,
mouths.
Sarah.
Good thing we didn't try this one. I would have died.
Crush them down. Cram them in there. I should tell you, we're at 8 marshmallows now. The record is 18 marshmallows. Oh, we're not going to break any records tonight. I don't think you're 8 marshmallows. All right, we're starting at this end again. Now, if one of these contestants does not say this next expression to your satisfaction, give me a thumbs down for who you think ought to get bumped. Let them all three have a shot at it first, so here we go. Now we're going to ask him to say, Titanic was titillating cinematography. Titanic, you know, the movie Titanic was titillating, you know, some of the scenes, right? Cinematography, that's a fancy word for movies. Titanic was titillating cinematography. Here we go.
Titanic was titillating photography.
Close enough, all right. Titanic was titillating cinematography.
Titanic was titillating cinematography.
Titillating, we'll go with that, all right. Titanic was titillating cinematography.
Titanic was titillating cinematography.
They're all three still in it, all right. There you go. 2 more marshmallows. Wow. We're into double digits now. How you feeling out there, yeah? You got 10 marshmallows in your mouths. There we go. This time we're going to ask you to say, the 6th sick sheik is seated. The 6th sick sheik is seated. So you got 6 sheiks, they're all sick, and one of them is sitting down. So the 6th sick sheik is seated. Do you have it? Here we go.
The 6th sick sheik is seated.
Nailed it, okay. Here we go. Come on, try. Oh, she's taking herself out. All right, everybody spew your marshmallows. He's so close. That's in there. Swish, we got 2. All right, this is harder than it looks.
Come on, Sarah, you can do this.
He dropped 2. You need to drop 3 to win. So let's see how she does. Concentrate, focus. Swish. Yeah, swish. 1 more, she's the next finalist. Is it that one? Yes!
Wow, chickens, is that a record? Nice job, Sarah. Jordan, get the purple one! Yeah! Just next to you, RJ. Go, Jordan! Oh, Jordan! There's one guy that can take it.
Take a look at him. You know what they need again? Another big aww. Here's the photo opportunity. Who's got their camera? Take pictures. Send them out on the internet. Well, they'd love that. All right, we got them in their baby bibs. Got them in their baby bonnets. What do you think they need now?
Bottles!
They need their bottles. That's right. And I've got baby bottles for them. We came prepared.
You like OJ, Jordan?
Baby bottles for our competitors. Here you go. That's orange juice in those baby bottles. It's non-toxic. It's also good for you, right? Because you're all going to get your vitamin C. That's orange juice in those baby bottles. It's non-toxic. It's also good for you, right? Because you're all gonna get your vitamin C tonight. We want to see which three of you can drink all your juice the fastest. That's right. I know, they're college students, they're thinking they'll unscrew the lid and go, no. We have to do this the old-fashioned way, right? You have to drink it through the nipple. That's right. Kind of suck down that juice. First three of you empty baby bottles. Moving on to our next contest. So when your baby bottle is empty, and it has to be completely empty, hold it out in front of you so we can see who the first three empty baby bottles are. I think they're psyched. All right, here we go. We're looking for our third finalist. They need a countdown. Get them underway. Help me out. Let's start them off from 3, 2, 1. Now you can hold that in your teeth, you can put the pillow between your knees, you can roll around on the floor with it if you like, you just can't take off the boxing gloves till you have the chore done. And I see the fierce look in those women's eyes. One more thing, you also may not use your boxing gloves against your fellow competitors, okay? I don't want them taking you out right from the start. Here we go. Let's get it underway. They need a countdown. We're starting off from 3, 2, 1. You'll always be known as the guy who chickened out against a couple of girls. Give him a t-shirt, give him a hand. Wow, what was that?
It's so hard. I couldn't get it.
Now these two, we're looking for our final fight.
Yeah, they're so molasses.
starts to get tricky. So when I get that fifth tray, that we usually start to see trouble. See how this is there. Can't leave me disembodied, man. Can't touch with any part of your body. Good balance on one hand.
It's like doing golf. It's like videotaping golf. You don't want to stop because there might be something important, like a hole in one, but it's just so excruciating.
Look at that concentration. Oh, they focused. 5 trays, 5 bowls.
I can't believe Gina was copying your thing. I don't know what to do. Like, I was written and I needed a couple asterisks of the sentence I was going to write in my dictionary. She had asterisks on my computer screen. I can't believe Gina did that. I know, I was in shock. And so what I did, I saved it, but I shut my computer off some of the things she said. I don't know if she's figured it out though yet. And Terry thinks Jarvis is going to read all of them because we're on the same collection, so she thinks she's going to like, so I don't know what's real. What did Terry say? Well, I know that I'm like, Terry gonna go, and that's what she told me. She's like, I think she was like copying your paper. She's like, I don't know if it's word for word, but she's like reading it because it's on my desk. And so I go in there, and Trisha and Lisa were like,
6 bowls.
your paper. I'm like,
They've done it. They got us down to our last 2 trays and 2 bowls, which means now it's time for that added element of difficulty, all right? Here's where they have to get their last 2 trays, if you please, all right? no, it's 3 feet apart. You all gotta learn to listen around here, right? That's where they have to get their last 2 trays, so y'all come on over here, get in position. Concentrate. Once you go over these last 2 trays together.
Well, at least nobody tried to like defend her about it. I know. I think Trisha said she was in there saying like that she didn't like some of my ideas, so she just
Wait till you're both in position.
if she didn't like my ideas, then she write them down.
Okay, they're both ready. Go for the trays. Position. Hold it. Man, we have to do radio game show hosting here. You hold it in position with one hand. When we start, you're holding that plunger position with one hand. You reach up with your free hand and spin those rolls. You want to see which 2 of you can spin all that toilet paper onto the floor the fastest. I'll give you a tip. You'll do best if you keep that handle horizontal. I give you the thing horizontal so you can spin those rolls, all right? Let's make sure everybody has an even lead. Here we go, even lead. Makes it a little more. Here we go. One more thing, if you think you can do better by switching hands, you can do that. Switch hands, you just can't take the plunger off your forehead until you're down to the cardboard. All right? They are ready. There we go. It's the final round. Now we're deciding who gets to climb in the money machine and keep all the cash they can catch. So let's make it big. Get them started. They need a countdown from 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that toilet paper jam.